Alright everybody, welcome back to another turn of Operation Outer Space. This will be turn 19 for the Japanese, July of 1945. Let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. We'll start with the tech roll. We only have one major factory now. We'll be rolling for improved construction, hitting on a 7 or higher. That is a 10 and a hit. We do finish that tech. Hooray. It won't change our buys any. Over to our buys, we have 34 to spend, and we're spending it all. We're going to be buying 7 militia, 2 fighters, and repairing 4 points of strategic bombing damage. Over to the combats, we have just a few to declare. From I-13, we have 2 coastal submarines moving up into I-12 and raiding. We have 1 submarine from I-13 moving up 1, 2, 3 into P-51 and raiding the Americans there. We have a strategic bomber from Korea, or not Korea, Manchuria, flying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into Cochin China. This 8th fleet here has no carriers, and this fighter doesn't block this narrow crossing. So I've got 3 movement left and bombing the major port in Cochin China. And I do believe we just have 1 more. Kind of a big one. We're going to be attacking the American units in P-15. We've got 2 submarines attacking from P-47. 1, 2, 3. We've got 1 tactical bomber from Tokyo and from Rihi. And we have a seaplane from Australia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Has 1 left to land. And also 1 kamikaze is going to be joining that as well. I do believe that is all of our combat movements declared, and with that we can go ahead and start rolling these out. We'll save the best for last. We'll start with the convoy rating. We'll start with the Americans first. We've got an even die roll, +2 on both the Japanese sub and the American convoy. That's no damage at all. Over to the FEC line. The FEC convoy actually has a +1 net bonus against coastal submarines, and we do have an ASW die roll at 2 or less. No damage there. 1 damage there. So we'll take 1 damage from the FEC. Alright, next we'll do the strategic bombing. We have 2 d6 of damage and 1 d12 at 3 for inherent AA. Oh no! We do the max damage, but our bomber is dead. Lost both our bombers to AAA now. Okay. And then the last one. We do have a kamikaze first strike. That is a target select. We are going to select a light cruiser. Now, on to the rolls. We have 2 subs at 3, 2 tactical bombers at 7, no hits there. 1 more target select, and a miss. And then I have to assign that before I know how many hits he gets. I think. Okay. I'm gonna select the other light cruiser. Okay. And in response, we have a fighter air superiority. That's a miss. We have a light cruiser at 5. Hooray, that's a miss, and that's dead. We have a destroyer at 4. That's also a miss, and a carrier at 1 because it is damaged. That's also a miss. Okay. Great. On to round 2. 2 submarines. 2 tactical bombers still. Yeah. Okay, 2 submarines, 2 tactical bombers. No hits. That is unfortunate. We have a fighter and a destroyer at 4. And both of those hit, and a carrier misses. Okay, so we've got a seaplane. We need to lose 1 more unit. We're going to lose the submarine, of course, but we are going to press. Okay, round 3, we've got 1 sub, 2 tactical bombers. There's a hit. There's another hit. That's 2 of the 3. And then in defense, all misses. Okay. That's the carrier dead, and the destroyer, and we are going to press again. My goodness, my tactical bombers do not want to hit. In defense, we have a fighter. That also misses. Round 5, I believe. There's a hit. There's another hit. Okay. So another sub is dead. Oh well. I'm not so mad at that result. Yeah. Oh well. Okay. So then let's land our aircraft. Both of those are going to be landing in Honshu. The strategic bomber is dead, so we don't have to land him. Yeesh. Okay. On to the non-combat movement phase. The army in Tokyo is going to be marching into Honshu. Nothing in Korea. From Burma, 2 infantry and artillery are marching back into Bengal. They're going to be joined by an infantry and an artillery from Benares, and an artillery being railed from southern Iran. The 2 heavy tanks in southern Iran are driving to Delhi. The tactical bomber in Maharashtra is flying to Calcutta. The 2 units in Ceylon are coming out onto the naval transport, and they're going into Calcutta. The naval transport is going to be going in port in Calcutta too. And then we have a destroyer in I-13, going to be picking up a marine from Sumatra and also going to Calcutta. The other destroyer is going to be moving 1, 2, 3 into I-4. And it will be going in port in Aden. Alright, I do believe that's all our movements. Now, we've got one in Australia. The tanks are moving down to Sydney. Okay. That's all. Okay, so now we can place our buys and collect our income. A base income of 34 now. Bonus of 2, bringing me to 36. Repairing the 4 points of damage on the major shipyard in Tokyo. Place 2 fighters in Tokyo. 2 militia in Tokyo. 2 militia in Honshu. 1 militia in Attu and Kiska. Oh, I missed a non-combat movement up here. Let's go ahead and do it. This naval transport is moving from P3 to P5. Placing more buys. We have 1 more militia to place in Calcutta, and 1 to place in Sumatra. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, I do believe with that we have everything in place to pass things along for the next British Commonwealth and Free French turn. So I believe we will leave things there and say best of luck on your next rolls.